Hey guys, Tony here. Game of the week. Week 4 of the NFL season between the Minnesota Vikings and the LA Rams. Kirk Cousins is going to have a big fantasy football week. Los Angeles, California in Gematria equals 41. The head coach of the Minnesota Vikings, Mike Zimmer, is going to win regular season game number 41 at Los Angeles, California. But let me stop there. Oh, I got blown out by the Bills. I guarantee you guys, Minnesota Vikings did not even try that game. The NFL is a rigged gambling casino. The NFL told these guys, hey, take a dive so Vegas remains king, because a ton of people had the Minnesota Vikings on their parlays as one of these, oh, it's a dead lock of the week. And reinforcing this narrative that the NFL is the no-figure league and, any given week and all this, right? Well, they didn't even try against the Bills, and now the rigged gambling casino has set up the gambling trap for you suckers to bet on the Rams this week, thinking that the Vikings are a trash team. Well, the Vikings didn't even try. Number one, they were told to take a dive. And number two, the Minnesota Vikings overlooked the Bills. They thought they could just go through the motions against them, and they were installing their game plan for the LA Rams during last week. That's what's happening right now. That's why you have to take these guys. In Gematria, the practice going letters and words into numbers. It is the Rams that equals 30 in Gematria. Funny enough, for Kirk Cousins, win number 30 in the NFL would come against the Rams. The Rams equals 30, and it is Kirk Cousins that is going to have a 3-0 record against the LA Rams. 3-0, win number 30 in the NFL. The Rams, the NFL is scripted. Perfect for the Vikings to win at LA. Los Angeles, Vikings equals 37. The LA Rams equals 34. In Gematria, or in numerology, it is Kirk Cousins that is going to remain at 34 losses after playing the LA Rams. The LA Rams equals 34. This is what's happening right here. The Vikings own the Rams. They own the Rams. I'm thinking this losing streak for the Minnesota Vikings is going to end 13 years later in 2019 if the teams play against each other. It is because LA equals 13. So a possibility maybe that they could play each other next year. I haven't checked to see. But the Vikings last lost to the Rams in 2006. That was week 17. The Vikings own these guys. 38-10, 2009, far crushes the Rams for the Vikings' 400 franchise victory. And then, moving on to 2012, Adrian Peterson completely destroys the Rams with 212 rushing yards. He destroyed them. Dark, dark days for the Rams. Mediocre football for years. Peterson destroys the Rams again. 34 points here. Vikings beat the Rams. Mike Zimmer is going to have a 3-0 record against the Rams, too, on a date numerology of 30 for Kirk Cousins' victory. Okay, I was one off, but Kirk Cousins enters this game with 29 wins. Kirk Cousins, it's all about Kirk Cousins in this football game. So the Vikings destroy the Rams there. And then the Rams, they defeat Teddy Bridgewater. Or the Vikings defeat the Rams, but lose Teddy Bridgewater in this game. And then the second win from Mike Zimmer against the Rams came last year. They destroyed them last year. The Vikings own the Rams. They own these guys. I take Minnesota this game. 6 kings. Vikings. 6 kings, right? VI is 6. Vikings. Right? Like RFG said, right? Vikings. Haha. But here, 6 in Roman numerals equals 13. So 6 consecutive win at LA. This is looking more like it. But the Vikings are going to win on Thursday. there's a gambling trap here. The Vikings didn't even try this week. They're overlooking the Bills and all this. They should be up to their game. Mike Zimmer 3-0 against the Rams. Kirk Cousins 30th victory, 3-0 record against the Rams. It is all about that 30 for this week. So look out for Minnesota to respond right back with their franchise quarterback. And the Rams would continue to struggle against playoff teams in the regular season. They can't beat the big guys, and they have a lack of depth, no cornerbacks. That's gonna help Kirk Cousins a lot.